Welcome students. In 2024, the aggravated effects of climate change and global warming was visible. We found heat waves that claimed many lives, followed by a couple of months later, huge floods in various states. So all the states would report again huge loss of lives. So to prevent this, can we do something? Can governments plan a different notion or different way of approaching how to tackle with this? So for this, the first thing that comes into the mind is about the predictability or predicting the disasters. So as part of it, the cabinet has approved around 2000 crores project, and the name given to it is Project Mausam. As part of this, the final aim is to improve the predictability. So when I say predictability, what all things that matters? So it predicts monsoons, and along with monsoons, even the heat waves are predicted. The third one that comes into the picture is about, along with the heat waves and monsoons, we need to predict the humid shift. When I say humid shift, usually the humidity would be beside the water bodies. The traditional prediction would be in the coastal areas, but this humid shift is also responsible due to the transpiration and evaporation that increases at higher rate due to climate change. So these are predicted by the satellite models and huge supercomputers. So for this reason, the whole 2000 crore project would first include this Ministry of Earth Sciences to allow IMD, Indian Meteorological Department, to procure supercomputers. Supercomputers helps program and predict weather patterns that involves many variables. So the variables can be 10 or 15 variables, and those variables would be predicted using this. Okay, if this is the case, then broadly, you need to understand that along with this supercomputing, the problem comes with the notion of maintaining satellite images. When you need satellite images, the old satellites, the satellites that are available today are not enough to predict the patterns, because it's just predicting the present scenario till how the monsoons are moving, or it's all about the precipitation prediction. But we need larger models and larger imaginaries that are utilizing this geostationary satellites to capture the surface images. This is being predicted if we find a reconnaissance satellites, which are usually utilized for reconnaissance purpose or spying. For example, India has RISAT. So these kind of satellites, RISAT 1 and 2, are to be deployed for weather prediction. So this is the second part of the project. And the final part is about the coordination. The way Project Shakti has been deployed to ensure many departments are coordinated, we also need a coordinating department which can consolidate various institutional data. It may be about the Institute of Tropical Diseases, it may be institute that is regionally located in Bangalore and Shamshabad of Telangana district, where even the meteorological departments need it. And the last thing that is to be predicted about the natural disasters is about the earthquakes. So, everyone remembers, if not, can read about the earthquakes that happened in Kutch and Bhuj of Gujarat. So, those things can't be predicted well in advance in couple of days. That could be predicted only in few minutes before occurrence. So, the improvement in prediction, if it could be extended to an hour, those can be alerted to common man to reduce the lives. Of course, the property can't be moved because the immovable property, however, would be suffered by the earthquakes. But when it comes to lives, still we can save it. So these are the broad components which are aimed by Mission Mausam. So the Mission Mausam should address the problems that India is facing in disaster management and hope that India would reduce the loss of lives in many forms and it can cope up with disaster management largely. Hope you understood this Mission Mausam that has been projected. So I think it should be sufficing for you. It's time to bid adios. I'll be back before you with another video the next day. Thank you.